I don't think people fully appreciate Kali. She is the first tongue of divine fire of the seven within the fires of Agni. Kali Krishna consumes all offerings. She is the divine capacity to receive our prayers, our pains, our craziness, and our graceful heroism. She receives it all. She not only receives it, but as fire, she transforms the offering so it can nourish, heal, revitalize, and purify the soul. This is divine feminine alchemy. Kali is a divine alchemist, and because she is a tantric goddess, if we offer our even most brokenness, how fucked up we feel we are, with a sense of reverence and humility, she will accept the offerings and manifest grace from it. This is not religious offerings. This is a deep offering. This is a libation from your soul that you pour out to be humiliated until the humiliation integrates and you begin to embrace all of who you are, no longer needing your ego self to sustain people's perceptions of you. You no longer have to fight to make people see your divinity. You no longer have to forfeit your authentic self because maybe you're just a little bit strange, weird, unique. Maybe you can't even make sense of your craziness. See, one thing that I have learned from religion to spirituality is that true divinity does not require you to beg, plead, and bleed yourself dry, calling for help. I know y'all remember that story in the Bible where they cut themselves trying to get help. It is unnecessary for us to do that. But what is necessary is for you to offer up all of the false self-beliefs and identities and social constructs that are keeping you from reaching your highest potential. See, the divine doesn't need to be coaxed. It doesn't need to be manipulated into loving or wanting to help us. It is the human that needs help dragging the mind away from being so fixated on what is wrong into the openness and the presence that allows for divine grace to flow and for us to receive. When you are so used to begging and pleading and not seeing change, what is really happening inside of you in that moment? If you don't know, I will tell you, because I go into the darkness to bring forth the light, to illuminate your mind, to understand yourself. It is because you feel that what you are begging, pleading, petitioning, praying, and asking for and worrying about, you do not feel worthy for it to manifest. So you give all of your power away because you do not believe, you do not know the laws of the universe, that you are always the point of attraction. You are always having thoughts that will magnetize things into your life to become a reality. See, when I created the Kali Lotus Lux, I knew I was going to get some pushback. I knew it was going to be, I can't even describe to you the difficulties of shipping and trying to get the products to people safely and not broken and just, it's so much. And I have pressed forward because I know that no matter how much people do not understand my ways, I know that divinity moves through me, and it is my service to others. It is my authenticity. It is my transparency to share my pain, to share my suffering, and not just my glory, that puts me in the place for these divine goddesses to move and speak through me. To be tantric means to feel, to do the things that you are most fucking afraid to do, which is to let down your guard, to love, to actually believe in yourself so much when you start making decisions that's gonna do one or two things. You're either gonna fall flat on your face and that decision is not gonna work out for you, and get up again and be stronger, or you be paralyzed by the fear of the unknown. This is why we require dark goddess in dark times. What do you feel you are worth? Are you worth the shit that you pray and petition and ask and do spells and meditations and affirmations and trying to manifest like this and manifest like that? Work on feeling worthy deep inside yourself. I don't care how broken, I don't care how crazy, and I don't care how fucked up you may seem to be to others and to yourself. You are still worthy. Value and worth is not determined by those things. We must reset our values of what determines what we are worth. What I have manifested in my life is because I figured out that I was worth it. That my value, it doesn't even equal the shit that I call into my reality. It's always gonna mirror where you truly are. But you must be prepared to enter into this sacred fire. You must stop ruminating and fixating on what is wrong. That is your offering to yourself. That you show up for yourself when you don't need to see shit to believe that it is so. Because what happens in the spiritual realm does not show itself to your visible eyes. This is why activating your third eye, working with the health of your pineal gland is so important in these times. When we choose to make supreme offerings of ourselves to Kali, which is a force that will go in the darkness of your subconscious with you to bring forth illumination, to bring forth healing, to activate you so that you're flowing, you're ebbing and flowing and not struggling and forcing, that things begin to come to you with ease. Shift your focus from what isn't working and immersion into the Divine Mother's heart, and trust the process that everything will work out for you. Everything will work out for you. So this is a message that I wanted to share. And as I share this message, I have come under an extreme amount of vertigo, dizziness, ringing in my ears to the point where I can't drive. I'm really having to take my time and do things around the house that need to be done so that I'm safe and I do not hurt myself or fall. And even in all of that, I create a moment in time and space to share with the souls who are hungry and thirsty for real substance that leads to transformation. You do not have to have perfect conditions to move with the sacred, but you must change your perspective and align your language so that it supports you and does not bleed you dry of your life force energy, begging, pleading, praying, hoping, worrying. This lesson has taught me if I'm too dizzy to do anything, I will do absolutely nothing. Sit pretty, put my feet up, don't worry about no bills, no medical expenses. I'm not worried about any of that. Because I live for service to self with love deeper than I have ever offered myself before, my cup is full. Even if my body does not do what I want it to do, I am not limited by my limitations. And you are not limited by your limitations. Man, your third eye has just been kissed. Peace.